Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Now I realize that a pattern is a pattern, so it repeats itself. But so it can get boring. But that's what we got to do, right? But I just wanted to tell you guys, these numbers are insane. I don't know how else to put it. These numbers are insane. We took numerological numbers, guys, and this was the chart we used right here. I don't know if we can see that, but it's all backwards to me. But we put we took those numbers and put them to Metallica Fade to Black's changes, TOWILLAREO, and we came up with 265,933,1956, and we got those numbers right here. All right. Now we've already been through the letters in three categories: chemicals, genetics, uh, and the stock market. Correct. Yeah, these things get confusing. Genetics, chemicals, and stock market. Plus, we did random hits, and plus we did translations. And then yesterday, I put out a video where I showed where we ran some of our numbers, and just randomly came up with stuff related to Willa Thorson, uh, Department of Human Genetics, Miami University, to Willa Reed Eyes Only, remember? If anyone was following along, and most of you who watch this probably will have been following along. And then we got all these hits that were related to genetics and very targeted specific stuff here. Well, yesterday I ran these numbers, and I was going to do a video yesterday and decided not to. I don't know what else to do with it, guys. We ran the stock market forwards and backwards, and that the high. I'll get you through the stock market. 265 ends up being 265 HK Orient Victory Travel Group on Bloomberg. 933 ends up being HK Bright Oil Petroleum Holdings Ltd on Bloomberg. 956 winds up being securities contracts.
1956.
Oh, 1956. I'm sorry. 1956 wound up being Securities Contracts Regulation Act 1956. And then coming backwards, you had 6591, which ended up being Nishiba Electric Company Ltd on the Tokyo or TYO. I'd have to look that up, but it's a market. I thought it was the Tokyo Exchange until I'm looking at it and saying it out loud. It's not, I don't think. I think that was something else.
We'll provide links to
We'll provide these links, guys. And 1339 ended up being People's Insurance Company Group of China on the Hong Kong. 9562 ended up being Commerce Bank. And that got you through going forwards and backwards by the numerological numbers in the stock market. And then when I started to look up these chemicals and genetics, guys, it was insane.
It was too much to write down.
Pages that these number codes ran through of these chemicals and genetics. And by the way, I'll provide the links. The chemicals are mostly pharmaceutical, like a lot of them fit. Like, it's crazy. I never expected that, but now I do. A lot of the information's in these numbers, but a lot. Like, you guys don't even understand. Like, I'm going to provide the links. Let me hit the highlights of the chemicals. Now, our previous video pretty much hit biology, but I ran a couple of in the category of the numbers genetics, and they came up the same way. Just loads, pages of these numbers codes run through these genetics, and I don't think it's a coincidence at all.
It's not.
Not even a little
It's
bit.
not.
Let me just take you through the chemical forwards and backwards. Chemical, I'll hit the highlights, okay, because these go on forever. But 265 ended up being Chemical Engineering Journal, Volume 265. 933 ended up being methyl benzol chloride, which is pharmaceutical. Found by... Oh, I found that by synonym. By approved synonym.
Encrypted.
Encrypted, guys. 933. It was encrypted. I found it by approved synonym. Imagine that. I didn't know there was such a thing, but now I do. 1956 ended up being UN/NA. 1956 Cameo Chemicals Emergency Response Guidebook. Yep. Emergency Response Guidebook. 956 ended up being PCP hydrochloride. And that got you through going forwards. And that's just the highlights, guys. Like there's so much that these numbers run through in these categories. It's unreal. It really is.
There was like at least like 10 pages of these, you guys. I mean, it was like page one, and they were all the same, almost. Not every single one, but probably 8 out of 10, were hitting the
The
pharmaceutical
pattern,
chemicals and the patterns and
the pattern
yeah,
of Willa Thorson.
yeah,
Let me just say, somebody in a department of human genetics at a university, it's hitting right in here, guys, and that's
yeah.
what we got. 2 Willer read eyes only. That's how we found it, and I'll get to that in a minute, guys. Then you coming backwards. Again, I'm hitting. Oh well, gee, I just wrote pages because I couldn't. 6591 just says pages, and there are pages of chemicals, and a lot of them are pharmaceutical. Um, I'll provide the link, but we really are. We're talking. It was overwhelming. It just 933. I went ahead and hit a highlight. Chemical Physics Letters, Volume 3 or 933 339 is what I should have wrote. 339, guys. And I did write it correctly the second time. So it's Chemical Physics Letters, Volume 339, plus pages and pages of this stuff. And 562 ended up being K562 cells.
With pages
With
and
pages
pages.
and pages of other stuff, more than I can get to. Um, but there's a lot of information in these numbers, guys, and that's just throwing numerological numbers to them. So these codes are being layered. Now, so far, we've only found our potential quantum computer users using the letters. But now we're finding that these numbers run deep with encryption. And these numbers run through a lot of things in these. Yeah, well, so far, we'll see, because we haven't. This was the only one we ever threw any numbers to. So I guess that we will find out all about how others do with numbers. I might go do one tonight, uh, just for fun for myself.
We're trying to slow down the putting out so many videos so our people can catch up that are watching and stuff too. So just letting you guys know.
Right, and she's recommended that, and yet, short of slowing down, I don't know how to do, and there's no way to get it all. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's a chance I will throw, and if it's interesting enough, I'll throw it out there. So you know that, and we all know that. So, but anyway, I'm going to let this video go at that, guys. A lot of information in these numbers, a ridiculous amount of information. I can't get to it all. I can't learn it all. Probably can't. Probably won't. Does that sound right? Probably won't learn it all. That's a lot. A lot. So we'll provide the links. We'll provide the at some point, I'll provide these some of these links to what we just spoke about. And at some point, I did just leave the pages so you could look at the pages when we type these numbers in with genetics and chemicals. So yeah, I'll just throw those searches in, and you can go look at the pages. Pages. So these things are. I always said these things were calculating a lot more than just that little dab we were finding, and now we found evidence that that was exactly correct. They are calculating much, much more than we were finding in the letters, in the numbers. And that's just that's just numerology. That's just a numerology chart. That hasn't even done the alphabet or the alphabet through twice as they do sometimes. That's not ones and zeros. That's just one chart. So it's a thing. And I'm going to let this video go at that. Do you have anything you want to add?
Nope.
No.
No.
She's good. All right. Well, for now, guys, thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down. Thanks for all your comments, feedback, leads, subscriptions. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your evening.